Hello, everyone. This is Michael from JamOnBread.io, and you are looking at the very first episode of our new series called Cardano Crumble. We will talk about everything that has to do with NFTs and news on Cardano. This is a test, so help us improve the content by commenting below, and we will do our best to modify the content to the best of our abilities. Today, you will see 4 segments in the video. Firstly, we will look at the price action, developers activity, and we will share a few interesting charts. Secondly, we take a look at NFTs on Cardano and top projects in the past 7 days. Third segment will be about upcoming mints, development, and community buzz. In the last segment, we will do a quick comparison with the other blockchains so that you can gain perspective of where we are. Keep in mind that nothing mentioned in the video is a financial advice, so ask your financial advisor. We are only commenting, looking at things for you, but don't take this as an advice for your financial decisions, please. All right, the first segment, we are going to look at Cardano price. I'm sure that each of you is looking at a price every 2 minutes. So this is not going to be anything new for you. Yet we are going to mention this. The price in the past 7 days have made decent move to up, but we are now facing resistance from the 200 day moving average. If we switch to the weekly chart, we still have ways to go to reach the 200 MA. But yes, on daily we are at the resistance now. Let's see what the candles do next. Now, next one. Let's look at some Cardano metrics. This section we found on Cardano Fan Stake Pool, CRFA. So go look them up on Google and you can view these amazing charts. Here you can see how many wallets / delegators are there. You can see total amount of ADA staked. That's amazing. We are reaching 72% or constantly having around 72%. You can see how many new ADA wallets per day are there. So every single day we've got between 1,700 to 2,000 new wallets. Let's say on average 2,000 new wallets every single day. That sounds like the adoption continues. The bear market is not stopping new users from joining the space. You can see what is the total value locked in terms of USD and ADA. So we got over 200 million ADA in total volume, total value locked. In terms of USD, 76 million as total value locked. Decent numbers, of course, nothing in comparison to Ethereum, but we are not doing badly. Here we can see what is the average blockchain load. Easy peasy, we've got ways to go. You can see adjusted volume per day. You can see how many native tokens are there. You can see how many transactions and payments are there. So let's say that every day we are registering some 60,000 transactions, sometimes 80 at peaks and 60, yeah, around 59,000, 60,000 transactions per day in the worst day in the past week. Not bad, I would say. This is no ghost chain. We know it, or the Cardano believers know that Cardano is no ghost chain. There's real development and real activity going on. Okay, next up, we can see how many active developers are there. Here we see the comparison with other blockchains. Ethereum number 1, of course. Polkadot, Kusama, Cardano number 4. But this is overall, I think this is daily. Yes, we're looking at daily contributions to I guess it has to do with the GitHub contributions to Cardano, I assume. Now, the cool thing here is when you show the historical data, you can filter it up by days. And here you see what is the Cardano share on the development. So recently, we see Cardano is 4th in the past 7 days. Let's say in the past 30 days, how are we looking? Okay, in the past 30 days, Cardano still number 4. All right, let's say in the past year. What happened on Cardano in the past year? We see the distribution right over here. So Cardano, wow, it's being the second right after Ethereum. If you take an average of all the contributions to Cardano and average it out in a year, Cardano is #2 most active, most developed blockchain. Love to hear that. Okay, now let's jump into our second segment of the video, which is all about Cardano NFTs. First, you can view the collections on JamOnBread.io, of course. That's what I would suggest you to do. Let's do a quick overview. How does it look? You can view any collection over here. You can filter it very easily by its status, where you can buy the NFT, by its properties, by price, by the rarity ranking. And once you fit your filters, you can also sort them by least expensive, most expensive, and so on and so forth. Now, what is cool? It's a new feature added recently. You can see some nice charts, which is something we like to look at. Okay, you can see all those cool stats. You can see what was the average price, what was the price range and the volume by each day. Maybe that could help you determine your decision whether to buy or sell, or what on earth are you going to do with your NFT. But you have to decide it for yourself. It's not up to us to give you this advice. Okay, next up, you can also view all those collections on our partnering website, sexplorer.io. We like how does it flow out of your mouth, Sexplorer. And you can see what collections are out there. You can, of course, sort them by whatever parameters you would like to choose. And you can view them over here. Whatever you click on, you will see some link, you will see some charts. If there's any activity, of course, if anything is going on that given collection. And all right, here we go. Let's try the Ape Society. Here you can see the stats. You can see what was the floor price, volume, and so on. So that's something you can view on Sexplorer, apart from tons of other things. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to go to OpenSeaNFT.io, and we will look at the 7-day most active, or let's say in terms of volume, most active collection. What was going on in the Cardano NFT space. So you can see the #1 is a Royal Chess Club. What is it, you may be asking? I was, certainly. So, Royal Chess Club. It is the first Cardano chess NFT project. This unique project comprises a dynamic collection of 300 chess sets with 4,800 NFTs on Cardano blockchain. You can see some intro. What are the membership cards? What is the art? How do those how do they look like? How do the chess pieces look like? You can see chess families, What is the roadmap of the project? Chessverse, who's behind it, and so on and so forth. So feel free to check out this project on royalchessclub.io. Next up, #2 is MySphere. All right, what is MySphere? It's like Mafia, if you remember the old game from early 2000. So apparently this is going to be a new project that introduces you to Parmesan City. Wow, I love that. So cheese addiction is affecting the whole city. The cheese crumbs left in the nostrils of the citizens are the reason why the mafia took over the city. Dozens of mafia leaders, corrupt cops, and mice dying for a piece of cheese. Cool. So apparently this is going to be a game, I assume. Here you can see the roadmap, what is going on. There will be full story reveal, a cheese token launch, MySphere game. So this is something you can look forward. Look it up on mysphere.com and follow up the project. They just ranked #2 in the volume in the past 7 days. Project #3, the Earth Nodes. Okay, Earth Nodes, I think that everybody who is in the Cardano ecosystem knows what it is. In case you don't, the Earth Node, in case you don't and you want to ask what it is, like this dude, what the is an Earth Node and why is the floor 73 1000 ADA. So here is a simple explanation. Uh, Basically, the Earth nodes are the NFTs that you need to be able to run a world mobile token Earth node. So that's the stuff that in Africa gives people all the internet and stuff. So, you need an Earth node in order to run it. So that's what this is for. Let's have a look at number 4 or 5, the Ape Society MySphere suitcase. You know what? For this time, we are going to stop at 3 projects only so that the video doesn't get too long. You can leave us some feedback in the comments. If you want to hear more, we can extend this segment and we can talk more about the best collections, best performing collections in the past 7 days. All right, the next segment, we will call it upcoming mints, developments, and community buzz. So we chose two topics we would like to cover this time. It is going to be about Mokosi Planet white paper. Here you can read up the Mokosi story on whitepaper.mokosi.com. So it seems to me like if you ever played that Japanese game, it used to be like this small device called Tamagotchi, and you are feeding your pet, and you are letting it do all its stuff, and it gives you some sort of rewards, and you keep it alive or it dies. This is kind of how it sounds like. So this is a game. The starting point for players is to raise a bond and bond with their mokomons through the 5 main activities: feeding, bathing, boo-booing, sleeping, and entertaining. Okay, that really sounds like Tamagotchi. Strongly bonded relationships will be rewarded with mood points that can be used to farm and deliver products. Know that mokomons are emotional creatures who demand love from their owners. Without enough attention and care, their mood is going to reduce over time. Thus, players must nurture and bond with their mokomons daily to maintain the mood points. The more mood points a mokomon has, the more farming ability it can get. So go over here to this website, check out what is their white paper, and here you can read what is their policy ID to make sure that you are not buying any scam. And yeah, if you decide this is something you want to invest, they will have a mint coming up soon, so check them out. Here you can see their Twitter feed where they introduce news from their project. So find them on @official Makosi and follow up their project. Let's see if it yields you any interesting numbers. Now, next one will be news from mutants. Kind of a bad news, but with good ending. So there was an exploit on mutant NFTs. Okay, someone was claiming a large amount of tokens from the platform. The good news is that all NFTs and raffles are unaffected. It only affected tokens. They will have full report on what happened. Later on, they posted this update that the problem was solved. All NFTs are safe. All raffles are safe. If you still have tokens to claim, you can claim. They will still have to work on the report. So it seems like no big deal, but it's just a good reminder that we could never be safe enough. So keep your funds on the safest place possible. Try to do your own research before you invest anything. Things can happen in this space, so watch out. Okay, we are getting into our last section, and we are going to do a quick comparison with other blockchains. So this one's going to be quick. You can see in the last 7 days, Ethereum had 185 million USD in terms of sales. You can see that number for Cardano, only 3 million. Where are we getting with this? We simply think that there's a lot of space for Cardano to improve. Do you remember what was the active developers count? Let me refresh your memory. We had 139 daily active developers, while Ethereum has only 159. Small difference, right? Look at the difference in terms of sales. That's huge. It's humongous. So we simply believe that in Cardano, there's a lot of space to grow for the growth, and we want to be present while it happens. so we are part of the change, and we hope that this video helps you in future once we edit it and make it look better. We hope it's going to get you some quick updates on the CNFT space. How does Cardano do in comparison to other blockchains? What are new mints, new things going on in the whole space? And yes, please give us some feedback below. Thanks for tuning in to the first episode of our weekly Cardano Crumble. We hope you found it informative and engaging. As always, we value your feedback. We would love to hear your thoughts on this format in the comment section. If there's a particular topic you would like us to cover in the future, let us know. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow us on our other social media channels. You can find the links in the description below. We will see you next week. Thanks for watching if you made it all the way to here.